What's up to whoever might be watching? My name's Justine. In today's video, we are going to be checking out another band for the very first time. If you are new to my channel and you don't know, I've recently been trying to discover more bands, more metal bands, more new metal. I've checked out Slipknot and Korn on my channel, and I've gotten a lot of comments from you guys to check out Deftones. What I normally do with every band that I check out is I usually just start with their first album, so that is what I'm doing today. I am starting out with Deftones Adrenaline. This is their debut album. It was released September 29th, 1995. This was released before I was even born. There is 11 songs on the album for 47 minutes. I don't think this is one of the more popular albums, but like I said, I kind of want to start at the beginning with all these bands so I can see the evolution from album to album. I'm pretty much honestly just going into this open-minded. I haven't done too much research about Deftones. I'm going to play the songs and the lyrics are on Spotify, so I'm gonna read along a little bit as I listen. Let's go ahead and hop into the first track, which is called Born. I loved the chorus on that song. As simple as it is, him just screaming, "I get bored," his vocals are so nice in that song. I wanted to scream with him. However, I wanted to save your ears and the audio of this video, but oh my gosh, like listening to that in the car, I could already see myself screaming along to that. It really like started off slow and then it got a little bit more climatic with like the guitar at the beginning and like the instrumentals, and then just that chorus was really like the cherry on top of that song. This was a bit less hectic than what I was anticipating it to be, and I don't say that in a bad way, I'm just making an observation, but this sounded really, really nice. Next we have Minus Blindfold. This song is a bit more hectic than the last song, but it's still not as crazy as some of the other like new metal bands that I've checked out. A little bit more calm, I think, from what I've been used to. I like that one. That one was good as well. Next we have 1 Week. I love this opening guitar sound. This track was more of a slow tempo and it's more of a relaxed song. This song, he has more of like a calm voice. What I noticed with his voice is he drags out his words and he has more of that like whisper, talk, moan kind of like vibe going on to his voice, but I really like it. It complements the sound really well. It's kind of nice and refreshing to hear like a little bit of a different vocal style, so I like it. It's cool. Next song we have is Nosebleed. this one goes back and forth a lot. It's a lot more intense than the last one, that's for sure. Goes back and forth from like his quiet like whisper voice into that like screaming, but like the way that he screams is different. He like screeches. You could definitely tell by the sound of it that he has some vocal range. Next we have Lifter. I want to be just like you, then I'd be cool, maybe not. Personally, for me, the guitar was the most standout element of this song. Sounded awesome. This is definitely another song that shows you the strength of the vocals of the singer. The song was great. Next we have Root. This one is more of that whisper style again with the vocals, and at some parts, like if I wasn't reading the lyrics, I would think some of the words are a little hard to understand or decipher exactly what he's saying, but that's pretty much just because of the style that he's delivering the words. Guitar was nice on this one, but the drums are really stand out on this track as well too. So just overall the instrumental sounded really nice, but the drums really shined in this song. Next song we have is 7 Words. This song was chaotic, and the repetition in the lyrics really just added to the chaos of the song. The lyrics and some of the stuff that the singer was talking about in this song, I feel like this song has elements of like police brutality in it. Maybe I'm totally wrong on like my interpretation, but some of the lyrics just saying Mr. Pig, squeal like a pig. Next we have Birthmark. This song definitely sounds more emotional than the rest of the songs. It kind of brings the mood down a bit. This song shows off his singing voice more, and he really does have a nice voice. Like the way that he just sings some of these words is just so perfect. Next we have Engine Number 9. The fast guitar shreds behind the vocals, it was just, they complemented each other so well together. This is honestly just like a really well done song. I feel like this is just like the perfect metal song. The next song is Fi Real. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but let's go ahead and hop in. This one is a lot different from the rest. It stands out from the other ones because it doesn't really follow the same formula that the other ones sounded like. This one had like some echoes in the back and some like noises towards the beginning and the end of the song and throughout. This one had some like really interesting screeches in there as well. There's a lot of parts in this song where it just went quiet. It's a pretty long track, I would say. It's probably like one of my lesser favorites. It doesn't really have like those elements that you would want to it of being like catchy and stuff. I don't really think this is like a song that you can just put on and listen to and enjoy as much as the other ones. It wasn't like bad. It was different. Maybe you would just have to listen to it more for it to grow on you. Last track of the album is Fist. This song was definitely another emotional track. It's about half of the song is just instrumentals, and it gave me chills, just the instrumentals alone. They're so pretty. I love them. I like the way that this song was approached because the beginning vocals were very hard to hear. They were like very soft and intertwined in the music, but it gave it a really cool effect, and it's not something you hear done all too often. The song is just sang very sweetly. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it was just sang very softly, and something about his voice, you really, really get lost in it. He has one of the most like angelic voices. I don't know if that's the right word, but he has one of those standout voices that is just so rare, and I can just tell like this is the beginning. This is the first album. I just already know that his vocals are gonna be something that I get lost in, because even in that last song, it just like takes you to another place, and I really like when music can do that. Honestly, this album was really good. This was different than what I was expecting. It wasn't as hectic and chaotic as what I was anticipating it to be, just because, you know, you hear metal and you kind of, at least me in my mind, think of something. This wasn't as like hectic and chaotic as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm actually very pleasantly surprised by it. Actually, out of all the bands that I've listened to recently, this has me the most intrigued, because I feel like this is gonna be something that I bond to and have an attachment to, because I already like, there's those times when you discover new music, and sometimes you just know like when something is going to get under your skin, when something is going to stick with you. Even from the very first song, I was very intrigued, very interested, and I always like when I'm taken back and surprised by something, because it's not what I was anticipating it to be, but it's even better than what I was kind of playing it up to be in my head. You can already tell this is definitely going to be a journey for me. I don't know what it is, but I feel like this is going to be something special for me, and I'm really, really excited about it. That is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.